Hey guys, Alicia Santaguida here. I'm just doing another quick video. I'm actually waiting for my husband to come home and surprise me. So I just figured I'd bust out another video for you guys. So we've joined Scentsy, and now we need to know the rules, right? Because with every good thing, there is some rules to keep things fair for everybody. So a couple things I want to say before we get too deep into this is if you are ever in doubt, email compliance, COMPLIANCE at Scentsy.com. They will be the final be-all end-all, right in stone. It is to them. So if you're ever in doubt, if you ever have a question, shoot them an email. They're awesome people to chat with. They'll give you everything you need and more. So a couple things. If you are going to be sharing, we'll talk about social media first. So if you're going to be sharing flyers on social media, they either need to say Independent Scentsy Consultant, or they need to have the Independent Scentsy Consultant logo. Now that logo cannot be turned. It has to be right way so that you can see, you know, Scentsy Independent Consultant. It cannot be sideways. It cannot be tilted. It cannot be half on something, like blocking something. It has to be very clear that that is the Independent Scentsy Consultant logo. It is right side up, plain as day. You also cannot post on social media that you have stock. That's to keep it fair for everybody. Not everybody has mountains and mountains of stock at home, and you don't have to have that to be successful. That's the whole point. So you cannot post publicly that you have stock. If Sally Ann posts on a Facebook buy and sell that she's looking for a certain bar and you have 3 of them, you can put I can help, and you can message her and say, hey, I have these bars, love to help you out. But you can't put, hey, I've got that and more, I've got tons of stock, message me, because that's not fair. Just trying to make sure I get everything here for you guys, so I'm looking down at my notes. Okay, so you also can't post personal specials on social media. You can't post them anywhere publicly, so you can't make up a flyer that says, order with me and I'll give you a free bar. If you make up that flyer, you can hand it out to people and give it to them in person, but you can't put that flyer up on like the grocery store board, or you can't post that flyer publicly on Facebook. You can't post it in your private events. You can't post it in your private groups. Stay safe, just play it smart, and just personal message it to people, say it face to face, email it. You know, you can edit your story on your personal website. That's a great place to add your personal specials of the month. That is a private email, and there's no problems with that. So that's what I would do if I were you. Okay, so we've touched on the logo. We've touched on stock posting, that you have it and stuff like that. Social media. You also can't sell. Okay. So if you have a whole bunch of Scentsy warmers that you want to get rid of, you can't go and post those on the buy and sell site. Even if they're your old warmer that you had way before you were a consultant and you just don't want it anymore, you can't do that. You can give it away for free. You cannot sell it on a buy and sell site. You cannot sell stock on any site at all. And especially not at not advertised Scentsy prices, because then we're getting into personal specials. So that's clear. Another thing is that Scentsy requires us to have 150 PRV, which equates to roughly $200 in sales in 1 month, and then you are safe for 3 months. So that means between the 1st and the 30th or the 31st of the month, you have to sell 150 PRV, roughly $200, and you will be safe for the next 3 months. And on that 3rd month, you'll need to do it again. That's just to keep consultants in who are planning on working their business and to kind of weed out the ones that aren't doing much with it. You always hear that there's tons of Scentsy consultants. Like, I don't think I could do that. There's too much competition. But in reality, the people who are actually working their business are quite lower, quite a smaller amount than the people who just have a Scentsy account and casually advertise. So that really keeps it fair for everybody, keeps the most active consultants in, and just ensures that, you know, we're a good bunch who are all working towards the same goal. And yeah, that we're all being fair and everything. So this is my quick little video on compliance. I think I touched on everything I wanted to. Again, if you have any questions, email compliance@scentsy.com. They can help you. They have all the answers. They are the be all end all. Like, what they say goes, right? Like, they're the final answers. So definitely give them a shout if you have any questions. Feel free to message me. I'll answer to the best of my abilities. One last thing. Your new consulting guide is a Bible. I want you to put it somewhere where you can read it. If you don't have it anymore, you can actually go on your workstation, search consultant guide in the resources, and you can download it. You can put it on your phone. You can put it, you can print it. Whatever you need to do, make sure you have it and make sure you have access to it, because I can guarantee you that about 80% of your questions will be answered in that book, including compliance questions, because you have got a couple pages in the back that have our Scentsy standards. So new consultants, I know we're on a shortage right now. I don't know if they'll be sending them out to you. I can look into it, but definitely search it on your workstation. Just search consultant guide in the resources and seriously read it over. It's got tons of information, everything you need to know, and that should be your Bible. You should be checking that out all the time, reading it over. If you have a question, go to it. That lays out your goals for your first couple, you know, days and months as a consultant, everything, compensation plan, everything. So my goal to you after watching this video is to go and read your new consultant guide. Whether you go read it on the workstation or you pull out your book, I want you to go and flip through the pages and give it a read. You might learn something. You never know. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.